Good morning, afternoon, and evening obedience wherever on a day. I will welcome on to Obidati Family TV, the program where we just enter and I hope alive. Today we carry some things so we say it is very important. They come make obedience and well-meaning Nigerians worldwide know say plenty things they happen and Tinubu don't get some reactions where we say it is very serious. Make we also investigate them. We get video where we say we go bring for this time where Tinubu they talk say in get first class degree from this Chicago State University. In talk say in get multiple honors. That one go come and that video now in take him mouth take talk am. We again would they bring say the thing where they trend for X where would they call Twitter now. Say this president of Chicago State University, she say we they disturb am too much. It talk say Nigerians don't wahala and we be say don't get to the extent where she don't block her X account. Make una check, una go see am. Now, waiting Nigerians and the well-meaning obedient they talk, now make she for do waiting, make she talk waiting be the truth. This honors where Tinubu carry mad they talk say in get honors say na him be the most recruited graduate of Chicago State University with the highest honors. Make she bring out those graduation lists. Make she bring out everything where we want to know for there. That one they come for this hour. Then we, of course we don't hear waiting happen for Gabon. They hold them for hostage in bondage for 53 years. We know waiting happen there. Judiciary with the watch on now. We know they threaten. We know they talk about anarchy, chaos, and waiting them talk for their final written address. But we they wait for now. Now that one we just won't mention. But we know say people will be saying then they for Gabon now they jubilate for streets. Say military take over. We they talk about military take over. No be about democracy. So make we imagine waiting go happen for Nigeria when mandate return to the person will be the rightful owner of that through the justice system. So we they talk say waiting happen will they happen for Gabon now. In as much as we were there here, we know the clap for the people who do coup. We know say waiting happen for 25th of February 2023. Now Q will be saying now it happen. And Nigerians know they're happy. That's why nobody they celebrate for Nigeria. But we go soon celebrate and they no go there too far. Again, we won't use this opportunity as we won't enter this place to thank Deloitte. The people will be say Tinubu say in work with them. Say now from them now in go Mobile and other places where in talk say in go make plenty money. We get and we don't already know say Deloitte with the grit on with the toilet for now. As on a talk say nothing concise on a record no they even show anything like Tinubu for inside. Not talk less of Bola because we know say Tinubu is plenty. But that very Bola made Tinubu with even the social security number where on a provide and everything. I say in no day. So obedience and well-meaning Nigeria make way for toilet for them. While asking the university, which is the CSU, to do the right thing, we must do what? Applaud Deloitte for waiting for their sincerity to the Nigerians. With that one, we get plenty other things. So we say if it no even enter my mind, and if I carry the goal like this, people wait there with me for studio. Then if you talk, say, you don't they dive into the matter. So I go come back to studio to tell on I say, Angel Day here today. We get Esther and Princess. Then for Zoom, we get our own legal analyst, will be UC Maxwell. But make we come back for our introduction from the studio.
Good day, my well-meaning Nigerians, my intelligent and lovely obedient worldwide. Tell your neighbor, say, hope day. Yes, we are getting close to our promised land. INEC don't do their own coup. Judiciary make una no do another one. Na beg with the beg una. With the urge una make una no do another one. See all the African countries waiting they happen there. People they jubilate, say they do coup for military. Why democracy day? Waiting they happen. Oppression of the masses. Judiciary make una help us. My people, welcome on board. Let's discuss.
Hello, obedient and well-meaning Nigerians worldwide. Welcome to another show of Hope Alive. We don carry plenty gist come today. As all these things dey comot, as all these things dey happen, my people, would no forget to keep your eyes on the judiciary, because na there be the game plan. Na there our mind still dey. All eyes on the judiciary. Welcome and join us.
To all well-meaning Nigerians and my fellow obedient worldwide. You know, the thing about lies is once you lie one, you need more lies to cover the previous lie. But us Nigerians, well-meaning Nigerians, we help them uncover the truth. So join us even as we uncover more truths today on Hope Alive. Welcome back.
Yes, plenty lies. So we say they don't tell, na then go on correct. Before I go bring our person wey be say dey for Zoom, wey be Maxwell, make I quickly tell una say the lies wey be say Bola Tinubu tell. We won't bring them out. Make them no talk say na we talk am. Make we present them. Those as him use him mouth take talk say in get first graduating, recruiting, and everything from that Chicago State University where article they tell am now say make he produce, in begin the wrong kitikata. We won't show how in take talk am say in get am, how in take dey proud for national TV. They open him mouth, they talk am. Now when the thing don't set, it don't begin to go block and make nobody see anything. Carry CSU wey be Chicago State University, come they put for the middle of them. But this university go suffer because all the account they don't they close them. So before our Maxwell come talking home for inside for Zoom, make we first go straight to that very video. Make it no be like say we carry him mouth chop onions. Make it be no be like say because of say we will be that family, would they just they bring anything here? Now real information would they bring investigative journalism where you go get the real truth in the come out. Let's take a listen.
I was one of those most recruited graduates of my university, multiple honors, first class degree. And I have the reference point. Those people are there. People have nothing to offer but questions and creating doubts. I'm not here to be defensive. I'm here with humility to tell you that I'm one of the best products that you can sell. No other one in the race, hiding or open.
See how mumu people they clap for that very place. Yes, why I go talk say na mumu people they clap because most of them know say everything where they talk there na lie. They know that very well. But why I say make we for look am again, no be say na new thing e be. Everybody knows say na lie be, but I won't bring her because some people they bring questions wey be say why be say we dey even trouble ourselves. Say wetin Tinubu do? Na sake of say him wan become president, na him we begin dey do. Na him take him mouth talk am say him get first class degree. Person wey talk and we say we wan see and we wan dey proud of you. Na the thing. Maxwell wey dey for Zoom wey dey join us go help us, chook him mouth for inside before we come back to studio. Maxwell, you don hear how Tinubu talk say him be the graduate, the first. That is, make I no use your mouth chop onions. Make you help us dissect them.
Okay. Thank you very much. Very quickly. Good, do I say morning or good afternoon and good evening to everybody, wherever you may be listening to me and hearing my voice. It's a pleasure to be speaking, on this platform once again. And with the issues about the Chicago State University, now these are issues that we don't have to stop talking about because of how much they affect our polity, how much they affect the elections which happened in February of 2023, and how much they affect who is going to be the president of the most populous black nation, the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Now, it's unfortunate that Tinubu himself cannot produce the documents which he stood before Nigerians, before intelligent minds, and said things that he claimed. Pressmen were there, they covered these videos, people watched it over several platforms, online, people were there physically present, and he claimed that he got all these degrees and all these awards. And what we come there as we say, all these things where you say they don't give you for all these places, we just won't see them. Make it be say the one where you present, go give INEC, say no be fake or say no be false. I like to mention that Tinubu, in one of his documentaries that came out one time, claimed, or the person who was being interviewed in that documentary claimed that Tinubu was the first Nigerian, president of the accounting students, something of that nature, in Chicago State University. How come say person will hold all this position, will be say he collect all these degrees, all these awards, all these certificates, all this recognition? There is absolutely no document that can point to it. You don't get anybody who fit truly assess, say not 3B. But then all these issues, now things we still try to unravel, and I happy say every day we they get new things where they come up with, they try put eyes inside, so that we no go forget say our goal, we still there on our goal, on our aims and objectives. We go be say we go retrieve this mandate where all these bad people don't already steal from our hand. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you, Sichuk Yomat, for insight. So our people will go move, they come out from that very side. But we won't bring for people where we say for comment section and for our WhatsApp platform, the question one that they ask. And I know saying that people will be saying but those, now then they ask those questions. But we go answer on a question one by one. That's why they bring these videos to tell on a why. Now in taking out talk say na first class degree. And even if this degree come out from waiting article they seek for US, we go one see the first class and the dean's list where in talk say in get. With that very one, we go transition to another one where we say we go start from studio here. And that very one be say, Tinubu talk say, no, make we even start from CSU, where be Chicago State University, where then they bring the kata because of money or with any other thing where we say, nah, then give them, we don't know. But from the letter where CSU send out, where they in our position, where we say we go show for the screen, everybody if you don't see them for X, where would they call Twitter or other platforms, then talk say Tinubu start in accounting for 1977. You go see them for screen now from Chicago State University. Now this letter, now the letter where they write June 27, 2022, which we say now just last year, now this one happened. To whom it may concern. It concern us, where they for Bidati Family TV. He said, please be advised that Bola Ahmed Tinubu attended Chicago State University from August 1977 through June 1979. He majored in accounting and was awarded a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with honors on June 22, 1979. Now, I beg, I won't make una help me dissect this one because it be like say our head no they even do well. August of 1977 to June of 1979 go give us 1 year and 10 months. Maybe I no do this calculation well. Obedience, so we say that they watch me. Well-meaning Nigerians where they out there, where can I help me with this calculation? Maybe my head don't know they mix well. But this same university where they give all the wrong information, whether through what they tell them from Bola Tinubu's camp or something, but this letter na their own, no be from Bola Tinubu.
Yes. And
this letter they talk say degree where they give Tinubu in spend 1 year and 10 months. I no see any school for or university where they for United States or even Nigeria for that matter where they award degree for 1 year and 10 months. Princess, I see say your mother do mwe.
Yeah, so We had to research on this. I would even check because he stated that he started his journey in that school 1977 to 1979, which gave us a year and 10 months. And there is no school, I had to check, in CSU, in most, like 3-4 universities in United States of America. And there is no school, no university to be precise, that actually grants a degree, not master's degree, first degree in accounting for a year and 2 months and 10 months. It has to be from 2 years and above. And that 2 years has to be maybe a community college or something, not really university gongo. But if it's a university, the standard year is 3 to 4 years. So this alone is even an enigma on its own.
Okay.
And then some people will now bring like one group like that, SRG, Social Rehabilitation Group.
Yeah, I understand that very one. I will go get to that very one. That group will be said and they talk say you know even matter about the certificate. We'll get to that very one. And Angel get what you want to for the degree where they give them for now university. Or this thing no be Tinubu problem. You understand?
Yes, now the Chicago State University. They just won't drag their name go for mud because una know say obedient are always a step ahead because as you dey lie for that your lie we dey get out the whole lies wey dey inside they keep am by the side they give you questions wey you no go fit even answer us because if you say Tinubu dey your place 1977 a year and 10 months which kind degree certificate you give am can you answer us? Other students wey graduate from there na less than 2 years degree certificate you give them. Abi Bola Tinubu course dey different. Maybe own course dey different from general courses wey other people dey do. Una go tell us because you know say when money exchange hand, una know say this kind thing. I talk am before say if Tinubu know say obedient go dig all in shit wey he shit for decades he no go fit come out for this presidency. I know say he no go come out because the thing don dey even weak am but he no know how he go come out say okay enough oya make una take una mandate but na judiciary get the thing make they do theirself that honor write their name for gold because all this nyama wey dey come out for this CSU I no know say whether una go use because of one person make all the years the integrity wey una school get go down the drain just like that because of one person. I know say una no go do like that. See the heat wey una dey get, you don deactivate the Twitter. Small time now, the woman go run comot for US.
Okay, you know say this school no even CSU, Chicago State University, no even understand the damage they are doing to their reputation. The issue, all this issue where they bring, and don't even understand say it they cause serious damage to their reputation. But I mean, it's a total mess. Say a whole university, your institution go dey circulate, you do it on air everywhere. Say a university they sell certificates. You get even one where I come across this afternoon on Twitter where they say CSC no be Chicago State University again, say na corruption state university, say na certificate selling university. You know, is a total mess. Why did they dance to the tune and the music of a criminal bagman? Why? Because of one person. Now they suffer over 200 million people. It is very, very bad. They should come out clean and stop dragging their image and reputation.
Just like Deloitte did.
Exactly.
May they just come out clean.
Okay, as we dey get to Maxwell, now Maxwell, as I dey come to you, now two things I want combine for you. And these very two things, now the first one, the president of that very particular school will be Chicago State University. She don't do wetin other people they do as her school take do yesterday. The president of Chicago State University, Zadawan Naka, or make I leave that first name, make I just call am Scott. Her name na Scott. Has deactivated her Twitter account following pressure from well-meaning Nigerians, calling on her to release Bola Ahmed Tinubu's files on CSU 1979 yearbook and others. Yes, so if I no call this name well, Madam President of Chicago State University, make you no verse for me. say I no call am well. So I go just dey call am Z Scott. So anytime wey I wan call your name, na Z Scott. So this woman wey we dey look so, na she be the presido of this very school, and she don buy that her account wey dey for X, wey dem dey call Twitter. So as we dey so, she no wan hear any other thing. She don begin dey call board meeting for Chicago, and I hear say e get some people wey wan do wetin dem call am protest, wey be say na peaceful protest for Chicago, make dem for do the right thing, carry the whole information wey Atiku Abubakar and im team want, make dem for carry and go for that district court wey dey for Chicago, make dem for do the necessary thing wey dem suppose do. So this one chook your mouth inside and carry the one wey be say Tinubu do only 1 year and 10 months come join for degree wey dem give am for the same school. Now all these questions that woman go answer, and I know say for their discoveries for that court, I wan ask you again whether dem fit summon am make she come testify for that place. How dem fit give 1 year 10 months wetin dem call am degree for that very place?
Okay, thank you very much. It's actually unfortunate that Chicago State University have allowed itself, to be a part of this mess. Yeah, I really no understand why they allow themselves, because since when we start to talk about this matter, since how many years ago, Chicago State University supposed don't come out and clear their name for the matter. But it is very unfortunate, say they refuse all this while to come clear their name. They refuse to come clarify issues to the general public and even to Nigerians on top the matter. So waiting they happen now, then bring them upon themselves. Now then bring them upon themselves. Remember, say this matter never finish. We never know who get fault inside the matter. This Mrs. Scott may not even know what is happening. She's just the president of the state university, which she wasn't the president in the 90s. Nobody should be president for the president for that time where they say Tinubu go school. It was a man. His name is Mr. Benjamin. So all these people, they feel know more and better about this matter, even past her. But the thing they say, as a public figure, as a representation of an institution, the first point of call, the first person where they go meet, now be the president of the university. It just be like the same thing with Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Say that time where he be governor for Lagos State. Any matter we concern Lagos State, anything where they want can do, now him they go first meet. The same thing too, as president of a country, now you be the first person. So because of say she no agree do the right thing all this while to come out with a proper statement, it would have been enough if she had come out and told the general public that, okay, we have received complaints regarding this. We've set up a panel to investigate, and after investigations, we will communicate to the public what our investigations reveal. This simple grammar I just speak now for even reduce the mind of people for this matter. But they just keep quiet. They do like baby. People will know they talk. People will know they hear nothing. They just bone until the matter don't reach this level. So I no pity her. I no pity anybody there, because we they fight for the integrity of our country. We they fight for the freedom of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So we don't even care how anybody feels. We don't care how anybody wants, think about the whole matter. So we go try as much as possible to make sure say we review the matter as they go. Then another thing what I want to talk about for the issue of the 1 year and 10 months. See, say we did for better problem. I bet if you get that certificate from Chicago State University, I feel like me you put on for screen. I bet I want to see something for that certificate. I know if you access the one we did for my device now. So I won't really see something for that certificate, the one we then issue to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Where they say then issue to Bola Ahmed Tinubu when you submit for tribunal, so that I will see something I talk about. But as for 1 year, okay, we know say for you to get.
Hold on a minute. Let me tell our people that should be the one of 22nd, the one that was. The date is 27, so the producer should be hearing me, and he should be able to project the certificate that he wants to explain on. So if you can hear me, producer, please, Maxwell needs that certificate that was issued to Tinubu that he deposited with INEC, that not the one of a Nahoro. The one of a Nahoro seemed to be the one of 27th. Okay, let's get that in place. So, Maxwell, over to you.
Okay, thank you very much. You see, For a normal degree program is supposed to last at least 3 years, at least, but it is usually 3 years and some months, and it depends on the course. I know that some degree programs, at least, no matter how you want, at least 2 years, and no matter what, 2 years and 9 months or 2 years and 10 months. But I don't know how Tinubu take intelligence reach where we say in go school, meet other people for school, still graduate, leave them for school, or whether in go school, join them for middle of, when they don't almost finish, they can't give a certificate come out. When you see things like this that are not, they are not cohesive, you cannot add 1+1 to get 2. You cannot, get all the necessary facts you need from the events or the facts that are available to you. It only points to one direction, that it is a clear representation of fraud. And now what we see here, see, these things only shows that this thing only legitimizes what obedience and Nigerians are doing. We are only seeing evidences that Chicago State University have been fraudulent. Remember, I say this particular letter. Yeah, this letter we then give both the one where this man with white beard, Reno, where claim say they give him. The other one too where then pass across. All of them show that he went there for a business administration degree program from 1977 to 1979. Every other person will graduate within that same period. When I went through their entire documents, their documents were showing 1973 to 1974. I think either 1974, yes, 1975. Thank you very much. It was showing from 1975 to 1979. How Tinubu own take they show this particular one. So you see, say monkey had not they resemble man being hand for this particular pot of soup where they try to cook, and we will make sure say we know the particular person we get in hand.
Okay. You get even one group will be like that, where then they call themselves SRG. When we say they don't say the certificate matter no be an issue. Say why no be issue? We say they fit give certificates and then reissue certificates, and then the people will be say then go sign them fit they different, and say each time we not expect the people will be say then go day 1979, then go come day 1999 where then go do reissue, or 2022 or 2022 where we say then go do reissue. Say na new people na then go sign and na then take the talk. But they get flaws to that their argument. But make I for no talk, make I tell them how they take talk am. Now this very group under the aegis of Social Rehabilitation Group, SRG, has reacted to the recent claim that was made by Atiku Abubakar against Tinubu certificate, noting that if a certificate that was issued in 1979 got reissued some years after, the faculty that issued the certificate might have changed their staff during the period. The group went on and made it known that another staff of that same faculty occupying the same position as the departed official will have to endorse the reissued certificate. Then continue the talk, say the university can print certificate, they don't keep a duplicate copy for reissuance, and should the original get lost, then go do another one. And one of the person will be the convener and national coordinator will be Dr. Morindoti Oludare. Now in the talk all this one. Make I stop and for here, make I no go further. Make we for deliberate. Make we for even dissect this meaning, because she dey confuse some people, that person where they call doctor. But make I no even be the person where we say go explain, and make we go to Princess where tell me say in get something where you want to talk before I go continue. Okay.
So first off, what they said is possible. You can actually request for a reassurance of a diploma certificate. Maybe it's lost, it got burnt, a lot of things might have happened and it got lost, and you want to request for another one. It's very possible. But before a reissuance of a certificate is done, in any country at all, whether Nigeria, US, wherever you might be, there are procedures, there are requirements that are needed. Like you should present some documents for them to process it and then know if they will give it to you. Because if these things are not done, that means anybody can just walk into their office and tell them, oh, I actually was in your school at so time and I want you to give me a certificate. And it doesn't happen that way. So first off, these requirements are, you need at least an evidence of admission when you enter the school, the date you entered, the name you were bearing at the time you entered. Because it's very possible, if it is a female or male, maybe you have changed your name over the years. Do you understand? So you need a name, you need the date, like when you entered. When you graduated, you need to also bring an evidence to show that you were in this school and you actually graduated, you did not drop out. You also need a school reg number. That's what they call it in Nigeria, reg number, you know, registration number. Outside there, they might call it school ID or whatever, but you need a school registration number to actually verify. Every single person in a university has a unique number to them. Nobody has the same reg number. No matter how many years apart, you cannot have the same reg number with me. So that alone is, in fact, that alone can differentiate it from any other person in the world. So even if they reissued it as of, let's say, 1999, he now came back because he knows he was going to run for governorship as of 1999, right? And he now goes back to the university and says, okay, I want to request for a reissuance of certificate. He has to bring these things. And if these things are not brought, they cannot just give you a certificate because you are who? Tinubu. Do you understand? Now, it's possible that the person, as of that time, maybe signed off the certificate and gave it to him. But the problem now is, the person that the certificate they gave to this man, what's his name? Tinubu, as of last year now, that they gave this barrister.
Nahoro.
Nahoro, thank you. The certificate they gave him last year does not bear the name of the person that was the president as of last year, if they said they reissued another certificate last year to him. Do you understand? So all these things are contrary to what they are saying. This is more like a case of crying wolf. They are trying to distract us from the main issue and giving us things to dabble on so that we will not focus on the real thing.
Okay. With that very one, I go on tell that group where we say then they parade themselves. If them pay on make on they talk all those propaganda, make on no say we will they do research. We do research based. We will go find out how those things they work even for US and how it they work for Nigeria. And this one we're on our talk, work because the certificate where we they even talk about, the first one now from 1999 now it take come out. The second one come out last year where in Nahoro call request. The font they're different. Even if you want check the font, may wanna go check the font where they take the write all those letters where they there. Some of them make una know the years. We don't even check the years where those fonts they take establish them. Compare them to 1979 fonts. Make una know they even take us joke. We don't check all those things. The logo where we they talk, you talk say them fit change logo when they want reissue. Yes, we agree. But make you know say now by subpoena through courts, now they take bring that very particular one. And the people who sign now, we don't check. They know they that school as at last year. We no one tell on a more, but make on know they push us go too far. Make on know they deceive Nigerians. Make on they deceive only the Agbado people. The people where they watch us here, make on for like, make on for share, make other people know all these fake lies where then they carry about say it no work for well-meaning Nigerians and obedience worldwide. It no go work for us. With that very one, make we even go back to person when start this talk. Papa, when they don't live during the 70s, during the 60s, people will know waka when they waka about whether Tinubu go primary school, whether he go secondary school. People will follow the waka, will use their mouth talk for national TV. Make we listen to them. Let's take a listen. Pa Adebanjo is still there alive. Let's hear what he said.
I can bet you any amount of money. Let Bola bring out the certificate of his primary school, his secondary school, and the university he attended. We want to see them. Because I remember in 1998 or 1999, when we had the elections, Afiku Yomi was the one, when they raised and pulled his papers that he filled to INEC, They now asked him to produce all those papers. He said he went to Government College Ibadan and the children home school in Ibadan. We went there, we checked. What year? Where's your certificate? Nothing. When they were going to hoist him, he quickly said that it wasn't him that signed it, it was Afiku Yomi that filled it. You look, your certificate, if you have genuine certificate, you went to a particular school, you must have friends who, because you won't be the only one in that college. Let's see them. I am shocked that Ogunlewe will be saying this in public. He knows for real that this fellow doesn't have all these certificates, and I'm not hiding it. Let him bring them out. Look, the days of lying and telling a load of bull is over. Completely over. Whatever you have, tell us. If you are from whatever, tell us. Why are you afraid? You must be afraid because you know that people will find out a lot of things that are illegal. That's why. Look, the educated is the best educated, is the one who how? Money shows the day. What was his achievement in Lagos? What?
You know, hear from our own old man. You know, say people will be saying then they way since where the thing starts. Then go speak up when they want talk through. Then go speak up. As we they continue to they talk, they go. Obedience will be say on a day, and well meaning Nigerians anywhere where on a day where on they watch us. Make on for like and share. Make other people they get notification. Make the hope where we they talk, they reach them. Make them know the truth. Because several things don't they fly for social media and then go take the confused people. But here we go do our research. When we do our research finish, we go come tell them and say, see how it be. So as you did, they watch us now. Make you for like and share so that other people will get notification. Now we get another one where still come out just in. And that very one. Now another person will be saying, say, him break into CSU's website. Him talk say him be programmer. Now so him take him out talk. Oh. Now him say him break into, say, through the back door. Now so him take. So we want show now waiting talk the graduates of 1979. We know see Tinubu inside. He say this one now, you know, say what we see, we go check. We go verify. We will not sabi break in. But we go bring and make you know be saying a truth, the person they talk. We know can show am. But in they show some pictures here where we say now the graduates of 1979 where him break into the website of Chicago State University through the back door. Now him come post am. Now we can see am. Now we can talk say we go show now. At least we go see their names. Now the investigation where we can show for inside that yearbook of 79 where they show Bola Tov for inside where then they call Bola Tinubu, we no fit see person where we go compare this very particular thing inside, and no be only me do the investigation. Princess follow check the thing with other teams where we say then they here how much they do mwe.
Okay, so we actually did some research on this, and then we checked. We had to compare this particular yearbook and the one we had before, and we checked it and found out that for some reason we were not able to match anybody that was in the other yearbook and that is in this particular yearbook that they showed us. And I also remember that there was one of the certificates or letter that was issued by CSU. They said he started from 1977 to 1979. And we went to the alumni board and saw that Tinubu, his name came out multiple times, and the year there is 1975 to 1979. This alone is a puzzle. Like, it's a very big puzzle. Like,
okay,
how is that
possible? For the alumni list.
Yes. His name came out multiple times. Out of everybody where they there, now only your own come out like 6-7 times. And the year there is not 1977 to 1979. It's showing 1975 to 1979.
It be like saying somebody now they send the person, they push the information, they enter, because now recently now in join. And even if you go type Bola Tinubu for the alumni list, now it go come number one as number one. I be a producer, I no get and make you show our people, make you no be like say we just the talk. Because if you go for no be this one now na the graduate list where that man talk saying hack their website, but you get the one where we say for the alumni. If you just type Bola Tinubu, bam, waiting you go see for Chicago State, notable alumni of Chicago State. Anybody where they watch us now, if you do them, notable alumni of Chicago State University. Number one person where you go see there, na Tinubu. Even Kanye West myself, they for that very place. Now the thing with the show for screen like this now. So all these things, and Tinubu recently joined. Do not be saying he don't join since, you understand. But anyhow, Sha, we don't see how that one take play out. But the warning way would they give to these people, not be only us, they give that warning. Even Goodluck Jonathan will be the former president of Nigeria here. Don't want them carry their in hand, put for in ear, they tell them, say, careful. I make we listen as in take talk am, make you no be say, I just the talk or we just the talk. Make we hear as Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, tell them, say, careful.
This opportunity to advise us who are politicians and those of us who are in the security services, that while we are doing the job we are meant to do, let us not, because the judiciary is very conservative, try to blackmail them or squeeze them. Sometimes when we have political powers, we get blinded. They say sometimes your wisdom is consumed with confidence. When we bear the big name, president, governor, all the speakers and so on, we become so blinded, especially even in the security services. When you're holding certain positions, become so blinded, but society is changing. And we must learn, we must admonish ourselves. And civil society is becoming very, very active. And certain things that probably we do and get away with it, we may not get away with it tomorrow. If we take laws into our hands and try to squeeze society, young people will react. It happens when I was a president in a sister country, Burkina Faso, where by their law, if the president is not there because they have no vice president, it's the speaker of the parliament that will take over the country and manage the country. The president wanted to amend the constitution so you go for a third tenure. And from the thinking of society, the parliament was compromised, so the speaker was to do it. The young people in Burkina Faso, the civil society, they mobilized and moved in to the parliament to kill the speaker. The security people couldn't defend it. The speaker has to run away. They burned down the parliament, the national parliament of that country. The mob moved into the state house to attack the president. The president defense squad that was even stronger than national army couldn't stop the mass movement. Otherwise, you kill everybody. The president has to run to Cote d'Ivoire. The country was in a quagmire. Their constitution said the president is not there, the speaker. Now the president ran away, the speaker ran away. Nobody to take over power. The military have to step in. So we, the politicians, and those of us who are holding sensitive security positions should know that society is changing so much and that we should do everything based on the rule of law.
I hear am from the former president as in take talk am. We dey expect say this thing judiciary go do the right thing. We dey expect say e no go dey too much for them to do. We dey expect say Nigeria go begin the work again. But the thing be say make dem no fall our hand. Now we dey talk. And this one no be from Obidate Family TV. This thing na from people wey don see wey dey for the top. Now then they give the example of waiting happen another place. Some people if you talk say you know if it happen for Nigeria, waiting happen there, no if it happen for Nigeria. The mistake when they make be say they did not see SARS coming as at that very time. They no see them if they come. But they no say obedience and well-meaning Nigerians all this while then they get patience. Make we look at wetin happen for the coup wey we just say it dey happen everywhere for Africa. And then they try to term the coup, but they no fit do anything. Now our own UC Maxwell na in Twitter and go give am credit, make una for even go follow am for Twitter. So before we get to Maxwell to talk about this very military coup wey in talk, make we look am as in take talk am. He say breaking. Another coup is underway in Central Africa as the Gabonese army seized control of the country and dissolved all government institutions following the Saturday's election, which declared President Ali Bongo winner of the just concluded election. See, when I dey small, make I no even finish this tweet. Now I dey hear Ali Bongo. When I dey small, now I dey hear Ali Bongo. So, wetin this Ali Bongo or the Bongo family still dey do for that very place? They won't make people react. But make una see how people they rejoice, they happy for wetin happen for there. They talk say cool, they good. Yo, make una see crowd, make una see how people they rejoice sake of say army take over. When we say una no say if army take over, people no go even come out. But anyhow, sha, make we enter to waiting our own Jibril talk, make Maxwell answer the two things for this very one. We get waiting our own Jibril Okuteba as in take right time. Make we go through the thread. Now for in X, now do this one. He said, there is a news report that soldiers has taken over power in Gabon. The news had the soldiers have nullified the election in that country, which election was said to have been heavily compromised. This coup is unfortunate. Why not just find them? There are lessons to learn. Now for Nigeria, there is an adage that if you don't want he-goat to fornicate, then you must equally advise she-goat to cover its nakedness. If you hear me well, the people when they hear this kind of our language go understand them. African leaders have made military coups so attractive by their democratic credentials. In most African nations, there is no democracy. In most of these African countries, what you see are democratic despotism and dictatorship. The will of the people are usually suppressed. Democratic institutions are not allowed to function. The rule of law is obeyed in breach. Constitutional democracy is zero. People are impoverished while those in power live in affluence to the prejudice of the suffering and sensibilities of ordinary people. The poor feed from garbage and gutters. The wealth of the nation always squandered by few political vultures. So soldiers are angry with them. African leaders must put their house in order to stem the tide of military coups. They must imbibe true democratic culture and values. They must learn to respect the will of the people. They must avoid forcing themselves on their cronies, on the people. Africa needs to free themselves. When I see as he take talk, Africa need to free themselves. With that one, I go first quickly say make we hear as the soldiers will take over, as them take talk, then our Maxwell go respond.
30 août 2023, nous, forces de défense et de sécurité, réunis au sein du Comité pour la transition et la restauration des institutions, CTRI, au nom du peuple gabonais et garant de la protection des institutions, avons décidé de défendre la paix en mettant fin au régime en place. À cet effet, les élections générales du 26 août 2023 ainsi que les résultats tronqués sont annulés. Les frontières sont fermées jusqu'à nouvel ordre. Toutes les institutions de la République sont dissoutes, notamment le gouvernement, le Sénat, l'Assemblée nationale, la Cour constitutionnelle, le Conseil économique, social et environnemental, le Conseil gabonais des élections.
So as we take here we know say na French na dem speak, but we try to do it in a translation, make our people for understand wetin dem talk. But anyhow, no be say we support coup, but the one wey dem do for 25th of February we never talk and finish. Na the same thing, coup na coup. But anyhow, we dey wait for the judgment. Our own Maxwell, abeg, as you take tweet this thing, and our own lawyer wey be say na the obedient lawyer wey Jubril Okuteba come speak grammar, enter inside for im X account. I wan make you for respond small because our time don give us signal. Signal make we comot for studio. So make you help us chook your mouth as you take tweet am this morning.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, we just get people who just like to rule. And thinking about the Gabon incidents, everybody who let me not generalize. People are happy, and the reason is very simple. Now, the Ali Bongo family have ruled. We are talking about a country that practicing democracy. How does one family rule a country for 53 years? Government. So now the matter where they go on there, and apart from that, where they suffer from health challenges. He has gone through, he has suffered stroke and still trying to, recover from it. But it's very first to hang on to power than he would, let go of power. And take the power, by then look at the entire trend in Africa. In Central Africa, they are not part of West Africa. We saw what happened the army have taken over power. It shows that leaders have failed to do the needful. The executive, the legislature, and the judiciary have all failed the people the dividends of democracy. And that is why you can see that the military prefers to take over power than to our country. So that is what we are seeing coming out from Gabon. And I do hope that Nigeria will take a cue and realize that when the people want true governance and they don't get it, it is usually an opportunity for the military to take over power. And why we do not support military takeover, it only goes to show you one thing, that the people will always support anything that takes them away from oppression. So we African states to take a cue and begin to give the people dividends of democracy rather than to oppress them, even with Iran, or in Africa. We have a lot of mineral resources, but our own leaders plunder this wealth and take it for their personal pockets. So that
Yeah, Maxwell, be like say this thing, the voicing audio get they break. So with that very one, we will begin to pack our kaya, they come off for studio. But before we do, where I go hand over, make I tell on make for like and share this very video. Make come out here if you like this video, because I know say any opposition when we say they enter Obidati Family TV, they know say na exclusive channel na e be. You be any other media now for Obi and Dati na in them there for any other thing will be Labour Party join now, and well-meaning Nigerians should they carry them along. So make you for like as you day here. I know say you want better thing to happen to Nigeria, even if you think say na Agbado na be the person we supposed dey there. If you say with the talk waiting is supposed be and how it's supposed good for everybody when they Nigeria, make you for like and share. With that one, I go carry the mic, give Angel, make she for carry our kaya comot for studio.
My well-meaning Nigerians, my obedient and fabulous, obedient worldwide. Una see am on 25th February, INEC do their own queue. E never reach 3 months, 6 months when Niger do their own. Few days ago now, Gabon don do their own. Wetin dey tell the judiciary? Make una wake up. Make una do the right thing. Now, we no be say we dey ask for too much. No. We know that we voted. We know what we voted. We know who we voted for. Now, just make una do the right thing. We no say queue go happen. No. But make una do the right thing. Make una no just provoke Nigerians say make una know wetin youths go do. Because the result una no go like am. But if una want to write una name for gold, say for years to come, generation to come, they will say, which people do this thing? They go call una name. Those judges, they go call una name. Make una write una name for gold. Because e no go take on anything. Rather, e go make boast una integrity, boast una names. Because Nigeria no go forget una. Because una do the right thing. Make una no follow Tinubu scatter our country. Yes, do the right thing. E don dey there for few months. Yes, bring am down. E no qualify. Just disqualify am. Once una disqualify am, every forger go home. Nobody go shame go gree am come out come tender forged certificate for our INEC again. We appreciate una. Like, share and subscribe. Yes, make other obedience dey hear. Make other well-meaning Nigerians dey hear wetin dey happen. My sisters, my brothers, like, make others dey hear. Make them know wetin dey happen. We appreciate una. We love una. Una know say my face no dey bright too much because I lost my mom on Saturday. But God knows the best. We appreciate you. We love you. But God loves you more. Bye for now.